Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for joining me on the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about the vaccinating of the kids from the ages 5 to 11. Now, it seems like, guys, again, they're rushing out this plan, right? This plan is a very rushed and forced plan. And me personally, I don't like it, right? But nonetheless, there are parents out there that want their kids to be vaccinated against something that their kid has a 0.002% chance of dying from. Whatever. There are parents out there that are scared that their kid might get this and, die. Now listen, if your kids have some kind of underlying conditions where they need this, fine. Take your chances with your kid taking this. That's okay. But does every kid in America need this? No. All right, I could sit there and say no. The CDC's numbers speak for themselves. So it's not even like lying or misinformation, anything like that. The CDC's numbers speak for themselves. But nonetheless, it's not so much about the vaccine as it is about the rollout. The way they're rolling out this plan is way too fast. There is no legitimate studies behind this. And to boot, they are trying to get this out before the holiday seasons. That's another reason why they're rushing it. Because not an article, news clipping I was listening to, they were like, well, we're trying to get this rolled out before the holiday season. For what? Why? Why are you rushing this out? Right? Take your time with it, plan it out accordingly, and then see where it goes after you initiate it. But instead, they're rolling this thing out like a tsunami's coming or something. So to initiate this rollout, they're going to use pediatricians, clinics, and pharmacies, I guess like Rite Aids and personal pharmacies and things like that. They're going to be able to help out with rolling out this plan. They are also going to have doctors talk to family members about why they should get them inoculated. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, once you start reading the CDC numbers back to the doctors, whether it's a pediatrician, your regular physician, or the CVS guy who, I don't know why you'd be having that conversation with them, if you rolled out those facts, there would be no argument. There'd be nothing for them to say. So, as long as you have your facts ready in hand, guys, and facts. We're not talking about the bullshit and the crap that's out there. The legitimate facts that's out there, and you sit there and you give it to this doctor as they're trying to explain to you why you should do it. If you can do this, and the doctors are going to get upset. That's what's going to go on. And I can almost promise you, doctors are going to go from 0 to 60. You're going to tell them, well, if my kid has a 0.002% chance from dying from this, but has a higher percentage from dying from, I don't know, meningitis or fucking get hit by a car, right? In New York City, your kid has a higher chance of getting hit by a car, or in some cases, it seems like shot by a bullet, right? Shot by a bullet. You know what I mean, right? Your kid has a higher chance of getting shot in New York City, or Chicago for that matter, or Detroit, than dying from COVID. Those are facts. Again, CDC's website. So again, where do you go with this? Well, listen, don't argue with the doctors. I mean, you can get into a debate, but if it starts to turn into a shouting match, leave. It ain't worth it because they already have their mindset on what they want to do and say, and it doesn't matter. At some points, they're going to get angry when you start hitting them with facts. If you don't get your kid vaccinated, you could lose that doctor. You got to keep that in mind. Now, that's not worth it. That's not a reason to get your kid inoculated. Trust me, it isn't. There are plenty of other doctors that will see your kids. But if you have a rapport with this doctor, or a long-standing rapport with this doctor since, this kid's been born, and now it's time for this kid to take the shot, and now the doctors don't want to deal with you unless you get the kid vaccinated, that's an issue. Other than that, you walk away. You just walk away from it all. Fuck it. That doctor want to see it again? Walk away. It isn't worth getting into an argument or a fist fight over, because I think that's what they want us to do. Now, the plan is to get 28 million kids from the ages 5 to 11 vaccinated. 28 million kids. They're assuming that they're going to get all 28 million kids inoculated. There are parents who are vaccinated who don't want their kids inoculated yet. There are parents who are inoculated and don't want their kids vaccinated at all, especially those that suffer from side effects. So the arrogance of the administration to say we have enough to get all 28 million, knowing you're probably going to get maybe half that, maybe, right? I know here in New York City, these assholes will line up for it, but everywhere else, people are like, I don't know yet, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see where this goes. So a lot of parents are going to wait and see where this goes. So again, guys, there's 56 million parents out there. I mean, assuming that every kid, and I know that's not the truth, that every kid has a mother and father, right? There's 56 million parents out there. Do you think all of them are going to agree with that? There are going to be fights and arguments in the households over whether or not a kid should get the vaccination. That's definitely going to happen. There are parents right now that are like, yo, as soon as this comes out, Janie's getting inoculated. And the father's like, the fuck she is, and vice versa. The mother's like, I don't want him getting anything close to that needle. And then the father's like, well, if I have to and it'll protect them, then they should too. That argument is going to happen. And that's going to be another divisive situation in a home. Bad enough a lot of people were getting divorced or fighting with each other because of over Trump and Biden bullshit. Now you're going to have fucking families and immediate family fighting over whether or not the kid should be vaccinated. My daughter right now can't hang out with one of her friends in her home because my daughter's not vaccinated. Being my daughter's not vaccinated, she can't hang out with her friends. And I told my wife that was going to happen. I said, we're not getting her vaccinated just so she can hang out with her friends. Not. Unfortunately, what we are going to have to do is just keep her extremely busy so she's not thinking about it. But that's the boat we're in right now, right? As well as me losing my job come next week because I'm not taking the shot. So a lot of things that we have going on in our personal life is starting to add up. I'm still not wavering or pissed or because I think I've been pissed and pissed about this weeks ago. Thinking about this, I was angry or getting mad and then pissed. And then I subsided those feelings because we know that this is happening. We know this is what they want. So why am I going to get pissed now that this is actually happening? Well, because I knew this was happening. We all knew this was happening. This is not a surprise. So I'm not pissed about any of the things that go on because this is what it is. This is exactly where we have to be. Now, if this video gets deleted or demonetized, so be it. Nonetheless, hopefully it doesn't get deleted. If it gets demonetized, I'm fine with that. But anyway, guys, the vaccination rollout plan, I think, is just a little too forced. It just feels forced. And it's all they're talking about now. I mean, they weren't talking about it this much when they were trying to inoculate the 12 to 17-year-olds, right? They didn't put that much fucking of a fight into it. But now that they're talking about putting a big rollout plan or planning a big rollout plan for this, and then, you know what comes next? The mandates. That's the crazy shit. The mandates are coming down next because a lot of cities are like waiting for this to come out. And as soon as it's cleared, I can guarantee you about in a week or so, a lot of cities around America are going to be mandating this shot. So, guys, other than that, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truths channel. You can subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me in the Angry Prepper channel and the Angry Lensman channel. You can also listen to me on podcasts on the Angry Prepper channel and the Angry Truths channel. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.